Okay, so today is actually just a gist day. Okay, I'm just going to be talking today. Yeah, major, that's just it. We're going to be focusing on talking, just sharing. So I just have some things I want. Hello, everybody. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, so today we are so glad to have you again with us. If this is your first time to our channel, alright. So because I don't want to lose the train of my thoughts, okay, I'll just do the video at a run, okay, so that I can give you the full details, but I'll be dividing it into two, okay. So I'll just tell you so that you won't be wondering that she's still wearing the same clothes and all that. So I'll just divide it into two because I wouldn't want to lose my train of thoughts and everything. So okay, I'll just now. So as I was saying, we've established that, okay, make sure you know your mind is at rest, okay, except you have been given any diagnosis from maybe from a doctor, a pediatrician, or whatever. Please just calm down, okay, don't panic. Now, secondly, when your child is 2 years old, okay, so now I want to go into signs, things that would let you know whether truly your child is that non-verbal or is picking up, you know, he has delayed speech or something like that, so that you know, okay, probably there's something wrong that you need to work on, okay, because of course that could happen, okay. So that could happen for whatever reason. It could be congenital, or maybe something happened while the child was being born, or afterwards any sickness or whatever could cause that. So majorly, as I was saying, signs by which you would know if your child has delayed speech or has any of those difficulties in language is, one, if your child probably doesn't respond. You understand? Maybe you are singing a song, you're interacting in the house with your child, and your child doesn't respond. You understand? It doesn't say anything along the line of what you're interacting about. Maybe you're singing a song and a particular common line of the song, you understand, he or she is supposed to be, you know, at least repeating it after you, or at least making an attempt to say it, even though it's, of course, he can't say all the words, but he's not even saying anything, just looking at you and probably just nodding his head or something. It might be a sign, but it's not yet conclusive, okay. Now another sign you need to watch out for is if your child avoids contact, maybe eye contact, bodily contact, doesn't want to be touched or hug or cuddle with even you, the mom, and things like that. It could be a sign. Another thing is responding negatively, maybe to people coming into your house or exiting your house. You understand? Maybe the child is like being apprehensive rather, or something like that. It could be a, you know, something to watch out for, okay. It could be a sign to show you that, oh, something is going on here. Another thing is, if your child, maybe by the time your child is 2 years old, he or she cannot even make a two-phrase sentence, in quotes, permit me, that's wrong. cannot make two phrases, like say maybe you say, oh, see a cat, and he or she cannot say cat or a cat. You say cat is running, and he or she cannot even say cat running. May miss out the is, okay, but he says cat running, so that means there's nothing wrong, okay. But if your child cannot even say cat running, and it just says all he can say is cat, and he's not even saying it well. You understand? He's not even verbalizing it very well, or he's not even saying it at all. That could be a flag, you know, a red flag. Another thing is, if your child is maybe like 2 years, 6 months, 3 years old, you understand, and he or she cannot even say, okay, I want to pee, I want to go to the toilet, and you have been using these words. It's not that he or she has never heard such, okay. You have been telling him, okay, Do you, or him or her, do you want to pee? Do you want to wee? Okay, tell me if you want to pee. Tell me you want to pee. Tell me you want to poo and all that. And he or she cannot repeat it, doesn't say it. Okay, you would rather just do it on his or her body. That could be a red flag. Okay, but if your child is still under 2 years old, please, there's nothing you need to be worried about. Okay, children are different, especially when we're not referring to gender. Yes, so all these things that I'm even talking about now is more, you should be more concerned when maybe your child is a female. You understand? And the child is always around you, and the child still cannot do all this. Then you may need to be, to watch out. But if your child is a male, many times male children, especially if the child picks after his father, or maybe he just speaks after, he's just not the vocal type, he's not really the bubbly talking type, doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. He may just not be the talking type. Okay, so calm down. So, and another thing is, because I'll be introducing you to some videos that I used to help my child to speak very early, because she started speaking, she started spelling already. She could spell like various 3-letter words from, by the time she was 2, before she was 2 years 4 months. Sorry, am I saying 2 years? 1 year and 4 months. Yes, 1 year. By the time she was 1 year and 4 months, by then, okay, 1 year and, let me say 1 year and 7 months. Before 1 year and 7 months, yes, she could spell by herself. She could spell. By the time she was 1, she knew all the alphabets. Okay, but it was an intentional work. Somebody, you will now see my daughter now think, our daughter can do this, my own child. No, I've been working, I've been working. Yeah, so it's something that is an intentional thing. Okay, I've been introducing her to videos, different videos. Even before she was 1, she could identify many domestic animals: sheep, goats, cats, dog, chicken, all those things. She could identify them by herself, and she would be saying their names. By the time she was 1, she could do that, because since as early as 4 months old, I started introducing her to some of those things, and I'll be saying it with her. So it's not just that we're allowed to watch video, because that's another mistake many people do. Some people, they just give their children the phone. Maybe some of them will even download all those videos, but that's just all. No, you have to get involved. By the time your child sees, because you are the best role model for your child, by the time your child sees that maybe you are watching the video with him or her, and as the person in the video said sheep, you also said sheep, and you smiled, you laughed, you made it look like something fun, he will pick up on it. I'm telling you, they will just pick up on it, because children imitate. You understand? So, but what you don't do, if you just give them the phone and they're just watching it, somehow that thing stays inside them, but they won't really bring it out, because somehow they feel, I'm just supposed to be watching and analyzing all these things. I don't know whether you maybe you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's just how it works with children. So you have to model to them what you want them to do. You understand? So it's going to be an intentional thing for you to build your child's vocabulary very early. If you want it to happen very early, you have to work at it intentionally. It's not going to be something you just expect the child to pick up. You understand? Another thing is, you have to make sure that before your child is born, even from when you give birth to your child, as early as when you give birth to your child, start talking to that child. That's what I was doing. Maybe because most of the time and I think most mothers too, except if your work is the very busy type, most times we spend more time with our children than any other person. So anytime you are with your child, talk. Don't talk to yourself, talk to the child. You understand? Talk to the child. If the child does something, talk to the child. Don't say, does he understand me? Does he know what? Talk to the child. If you are calling somebody, let your child know, this is the person I'm calling on for, especially if it's a relative. So give the child your photo album. I say, see grandma, see grandpa, see your uncle, see your auntie, your aunt, see your cousins, see your niece. Mention their names. Maybe your child's cousins, mention their names. See your cousin Grace, see your cousin Dorcas, see your cousin Samuel, see whatever. So make sure so your child starts internalizing all those knowledge and begins to. So thank you everyone. I hope I've been able to one way or the other share something you've learned from. And please, if you like our content, you enjoy what we share, what we discuss, please let it be interactive, okay? Ask your questions, make your suggestions in the comment section, okay? I'll be glad to hear from you. And another thing is, please like, okay? Like we always say, like, share, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, what are you still waiting for? Like, really? Please make sure you subscribe, okay? Make sure you subscribe and share on all your social media platforms, okay? Let's do this, okay? Let's do this. Let's help as many parents out there as we can. And not only parents, okay? Teachers too can learn one or two things from this, okay? So if you're a teacher, you're welcome. We can learn together and we can collaborate, okay? If you know something, there's something I said that I didn't say right, I didn't do right, please, what? How are your friends? What are we there for? What are you there for me for? Like, so please feel free to share your opinion. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you here, and I would like to see you again in my next video. Okay, so thank you and bye-bye.